You should never do a scene with a child, an animal, or a ventriloquist figure because the focus is going to be on the figure at all times. It was the last day of shooting, literally, and we were doing pickup shots of the scene in the lake where Burgess is drowned, and we were just doing tight headshots that we weren't able to get on location. And we were on stage 6 at Fox, and they had to put a doughboy pool up, and it only had a couple feet of water in it. And Burgess said, Tony, I think I'm going to let you steal this scene from me. And Tony said, oh, Buzz, that's very nice of you, but for any particular reason? He said, well, you haven't seen dailies, have you? And Tony says, no, I don't go to dailies. He said, well, that damn dummy has stole every other scene that he's in with you. And there was a dead silence. Because we knew he had spoken truth.
Ever since we got together, I laid low. It was best for the act. I let you share the limelight. There's one thing about me, I'm big.
Well, I thought I was the star. There's no doubt about it. And I didn't like my billing. But that's show business. Oh, Richard? He's terrific. Terrific actor, you know. I looked him up, and first day we met, I mentioned a movie that he did called Brighton Rock. And he almost fainted, because I think he was about 18 when he made that movie. And then another movie he made, which was called Seance on a Wet Afternoon. Now, there's a scary movie. And it's in black and white, too. But boy, he was terrific in that movie. He used to kiss me on the nose every morning. He'd come over and kiss me right on my nose. I got to where I kind of liked it. He's a very nice man. He is a lord, Richard Attenborough. Tony is now Sir Anthony Hopkins. And I'm still just Fats. Fats! Don't forget it.
There are actually only 2 scenes in the film. They're called master shots, where you're a long ways away. But they couldn't hide me. The rest of the time, I'm behind Ann-Margret's Fanny, which is not a bad gig for 8 hours a day, or behind a couch, or behind a chair, or behind something, a curtain, or whatever.
Well, why didn't you two at least grunt at each other?
He's just as cute as he is on the tube.
Female role was written for Ann-Margret to play Peggy Ann Snow from the very beginning. Lovely lady. And her nude scene, which is gratuitous, a really, well, semi-nude scene anyway. A lot of people showed up on set that day and didn't have to be there. And she was very gracious and charming about it. She came out of her dressing room wearing a terry cloth robe and said, okay, guys, take it all in because, and she just dropped the robe and did a little dance and jumped in bed, and that was it. But it's a good memory to have.
I bet they don't give service like that at Grossingers.
There was a famous incident in the cabin scene where Fats's eyes move when they shouldn't have moved. And I asked Richard the next day, I said, John didn't tighten, is he going to tighten it up? He said, no, I kind of like it, we'll see if anybody gets it. Well, a lot of people got it. Because we'd been scrupulously honest in that Fats could talk anytime that Tony was in the room. Couldn't move until he was within reaching distance. And so we'd kept that very honest throughout the film. And that's the only time that we could have been accused of cheating, and it was simply an accident.
Hello, everybody. This is Mrs. Norman Maine. My mother thanks you, my father thanks you, my sister thanks you, and I thank you. You have nothing to fear but fear itself, nothing to give but blood, sweat, and tears, nothing to lose but your chains. Here he is, boys. Here he is, world.
My most famous line? Fan-fucking-tastic. We're gonna be a star.
And fucking incredibly fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah, that was the line that got us almost off network television. They weren't ready for hearing that from me. So we had to change the line to, I think it was fan-frickin-tastic or fan-flippin-tastic. That was a long time ago, but it was one of those lines. I still like the original line. They were going to make a doll like me. Then one of the executives went to see the movie, and when I said that line, that was the end of that deal. It was all over. No doll that they were going to put their name on was going to say that kind of words.
You don't happen to have a penis, do you? My last one caught Dutch elm disease, and it's more than getting an erection.
We did a commercial for the film, which is just we call a push-in, no cuts into Fats's face while he recites a poem.
Shall I do the poem? Okay. Abracadabra, I sit on his knee. Hocus pocus, and now he is me. Presto changeo, we take her to bed. Magic is fun, we're dead.
And evidently, it was played just once in New York. And the switchboard lit up, and it was parents saying, "You're scaring the hell out of my kids." That commercial. So we pulled it. And after that, we didn't have any advertising on television after that.
I scared the hell out of them. I didn't mean to scare you nice little boys and girls. I'm not a bad person, I'm just an actor. And they gave me the lines, and I read the lines as best I could. And I really didn't mean to scare anybody. Do you think they're buying that?
Abracadabra, I sit on his knee. Presto, changeo, and now he is me. Hocus pocus, we take her to bed. Magic is fun.
We're dead. There is a sequel that was written by Bill Goldman, but he's never really let anybody read it. He claims that it's better than the original. I don't know. Maybe we'll get to see one day. Wouldn't that be fun? Thank you very much. Good night.